I've had a lot of comments from viewers who think it's impossible to save enough money or to ever be able to retire. Here's where the uncomfortable starts. In my humble opinion, how much money you make isn't as important to some extent as what your expenses are. Most people think that financial independence requires a high net worth, but financial independence is achievable at lower income levels too. A lot of people live paycheck to paycheck and are always in debt. Some people don't think financial freedom is within reach, but you can change that. If it's important enough to you, you can make it happen. I'm not saying it's easy, but financial freedom is more achievable than you think, even at lower incomes. Financial freedom is a journey, and you'll need to return to it over and over to make sure you stay on track. So here are 6 important steps to get there. Step number 1 is reduce your debt. This is easy advice to give, but it's harder to follow. Escalating debt from overspending is an endless rabbit hole that keeps you from reaching your goals. One of the best ways to reduce your expenses is to start by paying down any high-interest debt you have, like credit cards. The lower your balance, the less you'll pay in interest. Paying off your mortgage is also a good way to reduce debt and reach financial independence. You eliminate a huge monthly debt. That's what I did. Dave Ramsey recommends putting 100% of any non-retirement savings after your emergency fund toward paying off your mortgage. He says paying down your mortgage isn't lost money. The cash is sitting there, you're just banking it in your home. The pros and cons of paying off your mortgage early depend on several things: your personal financial situation, your loan's interest rate, and how close you are to retirement. Step 2 is understanding your finances. You need to get a handle on the money coming in and going out. Create a list of your monthly expenses. If possible, track your spending for a whole year. Tracking is so important. No one can tell you how much to budget or how much you need to live on. We all have such different expenses. If you just can't track for a whole year, you can look back at credit card statements and bank statements from the past year. Use this information to create a budget. I use a personal budget spreadsheet. I'm including a link below. This is just a free one I found online. Step 3 is to build an emergency fund. What if you have an unexpected expense or you lose your job? That's why you need an emergency fund. Most experts recommend saving 3 to 6 months of expenses in your emergency fund. Then you can stay on track if you get laid off or have to pay a sudden home or auto repair bill. Life happens. Be sure to choose the right kind of accounts for your emergency fund. You want a bank account that pays a high interest rate but also allows you to withdraw funds at a moment's notice without penalty. This could be a high-yield savings account or a CD ladder. I use both of these. Step 4 is to live below your means, and it's not about complete deprivation. It's just spending less than you earn. You will never reach financial independence if you spend more than you earn, period. Again, just being honest. So use your budget. Look for ways to reduce your monthly expenses. Start by looking at your wants and your needs. Are there optional items in your budget you could cut down on or give up in order to pay down debt? For your needs, are there cheaper alternatives? If you've cut back as much as you possibly can and you still can't make ends meet, you may have to focus on your income. For most people that never become financially free, it's because their spending keeps increasing as their income increases. When most people get a raise, they buy nicer cars and homes. Over the years, as your income increases, try to keep living on your old income. Then you can invest the rest. That's what I did. Step 5 is to increase your income. There are two types of income, active and passive. Active income requires effort. Passive income doesn't require very much effort from you. Examples of passive income might be your investment returns or your rental income from a property you own. Look for ways to increase both types of income. The idea is to build wealth by routing as much money as you can from your active income into investments and other sources that will eventually create enough passive income to support you. So for example, you could boost your active income by asking for a raise, finding a higher paying jobs, or picking up extra shifts. You could even start a side hustle. To increase your passive income, you could rent out a room in your house or your vacation property. You could contribute more money to your investments, or you could maximize your interest income with different types of accounts. Step number 6 is to invest in your future. There are 3 types of investing. Number 1 is to invest your money. Number 2 is to invest your time. This could be earning extra money with side jobs or selling things you don't really need anymore. Number 3 is investing in yourself. This could be earning a college degree or some type of certificate. When it comes to investments that create passive income, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify with different investments with different levels of risk. You'll be more likely to have continued returns over the long haul. A diversified investment portfolio usually has a combination of assets. Number 1 is higher risk assets like stocks, mutual funds, or ETFs. Number 2 is lower risk and more conservative assets like bonds. Number 3 is very low or no risk assets like a high yield savings account or CDs. You really don't need to invest in too many different things. You also don't need to invest in anything crazy like crypto or whatever the latest fad is. Investing isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. The benefit of investing is that small amounts can become large amounts over time. Here's a little more of that uncomfortable honesty. Some people say they want to reach financial freedom, but they make excuses as to why they can't get there. So it's really just not a priority for them. If you decide you really want financial freedom, you're gonna stop making excuses. You can overcome your circumstances because financial freedom will be your top priority. If you want it badly enough, you can do it. Hopefully, my honest advice is coming across the way I'm intending it to. I just want to help you get there. Financial freedom isn't necessarily about having a lot of money. It's more about having control of your finances and your financial future. Developing good habits can get you on the path to financial freedom. Start by making a plan with specific target amounts and dates. Once you start to make progress, it's a powerful motivator. The road to financial independence is filled with obstacles. The earlier you start working toward it, the sooner you'll achieve it. I'm rooting for you. If you want to share where you are on the path to reach financial freedom, feel free to leave a comment. Are you already there? Are you almost there? Or are you just beginning? I always enjoy reading your comments. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Julie and this channel's Happy on Monday. Thanks for joining me. If you found this helpful, please like. And if you're interested in retiring early, consider subscribing. I'm going to leave you with a quote. Too many people think the grass is greener somewhere else, but the grass is green where you water it. Hope to see you again soon.